Hey guys, we are out at DSB Ranch and they are delivering tiny house today. We're on our road and we're just waiting on them to come around the corner. I'm gonna flip it around now, and they've got to cut just a few trees down, but that's what the first truck is doing, and the second truck behind it actually has tiny house on it. So it'll be just a few minutes, and I'll probably do several videos today and edit those together. So you probably can't hear it, but they're right around the road. They've got to cut several limbs down the driveway before they can get here. So while we're waiting on them, I'm going to do a garden update. And if you remember a couple videos ago, Brandon retilled the garden because this is really our first year actually working on the garden. Last year, we didn't even have a tiller. He just plowed it up and we threw out some seeds by hand, and it was way too late in the season. We didn't use any fertilizer. Everything was chaos. So this year Brandon got a tiller, and after Mama Cat is on my legs, so we had planted some stuff, but the ground was like concrete, so Brandon tilled all that up. Now after he tilled it, we planted some more things and did some fertilizer and really tried to do a lot better. But now that it's rained and he's re-tilled, some of the original stuff that we planted is starting to pop up. So even though we have things labeled, we're going to have random things growing. So I'm going to flip it around so I can show you what's on. Here's Mama Cat. Hey Mama! Hey Mama! So here's the tomatoes, and they're looking pretty good. And we got the cucumbers and squash, and see all the little baby things that are popping up. I'm not even sure what we planted the first go around, so this is going to be a surprise whenever it starts to bloom. And there's one of the other kitties. I call him Thor because he was the biggest boy. He's been into something because he's got a spot on his head. And these are the peas. Brandon planted a lot of peas. And we've got some carrots. And my sunflowers are getting pretty tall. So everything's looking pretty good. But like I said, we've got a lot of things that are growing from the first time we planted before we re-tilled. But we had to re-till because it was just too hard and nothing was going to grow. So once again, it's going to be several videos I'm going to edit together. We're just waiting on them to get down the road, and this is going to be a several hour process for them to get it in place and get it set up. But first thing this morning, I paid for our new water bill for the address and ordered us a trash can for out here. And the water department is supposed to come put in a new meter. So a lot of stuff's happening, and we're looking forward to it getting done. And the electrician's supposed to come out this afternoon as well to look at how far we're gonna have to dig underground, because that was something that was important to us, was to have underground so that the poles wouldn't be in our way. Because with a farm, ranch, whatever you want to call it, you never know what kind of equipment or vehicles you're going to need to use and need the space for, and poles just kind of get in the way. So I can hear them coming, but they're cutting down. I think there was like 6 limbs for sure they knew they were going to have to cut because they were hanging too low. But that's what we're waiting on right now. Hope you enjoyed the garden update, and we'll have some more information here in a little bit. Well, here it comes. They're still cutting a few trees. Well, not trees, but tree limbs as they come around the corner. See, he's got a pole saw out. There really wasn't a whole lot because Brandon's uncle for years has been maintaining the trees down the driveway there, and there's only 2 houses on this road. It's Brandon's uncle and his mom right now. So, and we got our supervisor. Hey, Mama Cat! You'll see her left ear is tipped. That's a practice for TNR. When they get fixed, when they get all their shots, their left ear is tipped during surgery. So, they're cutting a few more limbs, and hopefully we'll see tiny house coming around the corner in just a second. It's getting closer. They're gonna have to do a little trimming on the, I think that's an apple tree and then one of the crepe myrtles, but everything's gonna grow back. They're gonna trim just a little bit on the bush there. They may just push it back. We've already trimmed that once, but that's Brandon's uncle's bush there. It's coming on down the road, and it doesn't have too far to go. It's got to go in front of the garden, and then they're gonna loop around, and that's gonna be its home. Just wanted to update y'all. It's in place, and they're working on setting the blocks, but they're just now rolling out the plastic underneath for the vapor barrier. And Brandon's cousin is an electrician, and he's here seeing how much supplies and equipment he's gonna need to run our line. Weatherford Electric. So it's in place. We'll see how long it takes them to get everything done, and we can go over it and see what all we need to do from here. Alright, we're going to do a walkthrough of Tiny House. The company just left, and as with any mobile home, there's going to be a few things that need to be fixed after transport. So we've already done a walkthrough and have a list of a few small things that need to be done. So here we go. I'm going to flip y'all around so you can see. Alright. This is the living room and kitchen area. On the door, you can see the kennels out the window here. And we're going to have a company come build a carport over that. And there's going to be a space for, there's going to be like a carport to the left here, where we're going to put the tractor and the Ranger, and then it's going to go over the kennels. And in this space in the corner is where I'm going to put that china cabinet that Brandon and I painted that has Trina, Gwenny, and Titus's ashes in it. And this is one of the spots that they're going to need to fix. It's not a whole lot, but this is the living room area. We're going to put our TV here on this wall. And there's looking out the front porch at the plum trees and the crepe myrtles in the garden. So we're going to be able to sit on the front porch and look out the garden. It's going to be amazing. So here we are in the kitchen. And this is another thing that just happens when you're moving a mobile home. This is one of the things that they're going to have to fix. Is that little trim piece and that small crack there. And one of the drawers got damaged. So it won't be a big deal. We've got to make a checklist, which we've already done. So we have, there's the vent hood and the stove, and then the sink, and dishwasher, and the refrigerator. And I already know what I'm going to put up there. I've got a chicken and a little windmill that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I'm gonna see if my dad can make me a rolling spice cabinet to go right there, to kind of fill in that gap. So here's the window over the kitchen sink, and I can barely see out it, but there's the view of the kennels and the back side that runs up under the power lines. So even though it's a tiny house, this is more cabinet space, countertop space, and cabinet space than I have at the house we live in now. It's all about using the space, you know, the best way. And so this is the window on the right side, and that's looking out to where we planted some of the new trees. And there's the tree that we saved whenever we tore the old house down. And this is the hallway here. And I didn't shut this door because the keys to this door are still on it. So yeah, this is the back door. And I'm sure, seeing how much space is there, we could probably put some sort of cabinet there. Even though there's light switches there, that's a good use of space. I don't know what we could put there, but we're gonna put something there. And this is the small bedroom. And this is gonna be mostly for storage. We're probably gonna put like our coats and stuff in there. We may even just leave our coats like packed up. But this is the small bedroom, and this is gonna be Jane's room. And for those of you that don't really know a whole lot about us, and she'll be right here in front of the other dogs. Jane will be 11 in June, and she's on medicine for arthritis and a thyroid condition. So she gets 2 pills twice a day, and she's our inside dog at the moment. So here's the bathroom. And I've already bought most of the things we're going to need for the bathroom. And that's something, well, that might have something to do with it. Shuts a lot better now. So I bought some wooden crates from Walmart, and Brandon and I repainted them. And I don't really like those cabinets that go, you know, above the toilet, because I don't like those. So I have some crates that we painted white that I'm gonna hang here, and I'm gonna hang a couple here on this side for like our toothbrushes and hairbrushes and stuff like that. But like I said, going from living in like a 1,800 square foot home to whatever square feet this is, it's a big change. And we've gotten rid of a lot of things that we don't need. And let's see, this is the laundry room area. Full-size washer and dryer will go here, and we've already purchased those. They are in the shed. And this is the master bedroom, the larger bedroom, and it's got a large closet. So the house that we live in now, it was built in the 40s, and I'll flip you around. So the house we live in now was built in the 40s, and the closet size is about the same size of the closet in the small bedroom here. So there are a lot of changes. We're gonna have a lot more outdoor space, obviously, because we have 10 acres here. But we're gonna be able to really enjoy our space and our time, and just live a little bit better, a little bit easier. So yeah, that's it. This is a tiny house, and we're really excited. I paid the deposit for our account at the water department. They came out today and put a new meter down, and I requested our trash can for out here. So that's done. Brandon's cousin that's doing the electrical has already come out and measured for the supplies that he needs, and he's already ordered those. The septic and plumbing will probably start tomorrow. And there's gonna be, we're gonna build, I'm walking back over to the window. So, like I said, there's gonna be a carport over this and to the end so we can park the Ranger and tractor under there. And there's gonna be plumbing and electrical run over there as well. So the carport is supposed to be built Thursday. So there's still gonna be a few tweaks that have to be done. The trailer company will have to come out and do those. But we're rolling really fast and we're really excited about it. So once we get our part of the electrical and the plumbing and all that done, they can come out and get the underpinning and all that stuff hooked up. So yeah, I'm gonna flip you back around so you can look out the front porch to the garden and everything. Once again, thank y'all for supporting us and liking our Facebook page and subscribing to our channel on YouTube. And everything that you do is going to help us to live a happier life. And that's what it's all about out in the country. So make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll probably do another video. I'm going to try to do at least one video a week. But this is our front porch, looking out onto the garden. And Granny's crepe myrtles. And the kennel, which is going to have the carport built onto it. And you can kind of see from the other videos where that easement is for the power line. We did not go past that. We made sure to have plenty of space back behind. But that's going to be the end of the video for today. Thanks for coming along. Y'all have a good one. Hey guys, this is another part to the video I'm going to edit together. We're getting some work done today. We've got 3 crews of people, 7 people here. We got the septic tank. All the plumbing's being done. And I'm gonna walk you over here, flip you around so I can show it to you. We're getting the carport installed over the kennels. So the deck is gonna be up front, and at the back we're gonna have dirt and cedar shavings. And we got a hydrant installed in front so we can hook the pressure washer up so we can clean it. And this space at the back, we're going to put some gravel so we can park the tractor and the Ranger there. But this is what's going on today. We've got carport going up. You see it's a pretty good space in between where the carport and the kennel is, where the house is. And over here to the right of the house, we've got crews digging for the septic tank, and they're also going to put us a hydrant over here by the garden so we can just run a hose right there from the garden. But teach your kids that trades matter. We got 7 people here sweating, working hard, feeding their families. That's what's going on right now. I'll film a little bit more once the carport's finished and have the other hydrant done. So catch y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, we're back. It's almost 9 o'clock. We've had a long day. The septic tank got buried, and most of the water lines are run and connected. So if you know me, you know I'm all about deals and discounts and freebies. When the carport people finished, this blue piece of tin was called a cover sheet. I guess to protect the ones that we paid for. So they left it here. So now I have a whole free piece of tin to do whatever I want with. When Robert was here, he brought his skid steer back to try to smooth out the dirt. He's not finished. He smoothed out some more in front of the house here. We're going to have a walkway, and then I want to do some flower beds on either side of the porch there. And Brandon and I just got finished putting the kennels up. The Ranger, it's out a little bit, but we've got, Brandon left it out so he could, so we could do some more stuff back there. But we have the faucet here by the kennels, and that empty space is where the pressure washer and the food cans are going to go. And we have one light installed. We have another light, we just haven't put it up yet. The electrician's coming this weekend. So these are the retriever kennels from Tractor Supply. They're the newest model that they've got, and we've got 4 of them set up. They're 10 feet long, 5 feet wide, and we've got a little overhang on the end. We wanted to do that to kind of help with the sun and the rain, and we will be putting a sunshade out on the end. And Robert is also going to run, you can't really see it right now, but up there between the new crepe myrtles that we planted, he's going to put a hydrant out to the garden. So the kennels are finished, the carport is finished. All we need over here, they're going to do electricity over here, so we're going to have 3 outlets, so we can run the fans for the dogs, the lights, and if we need outside electricity, we'll have it. So this is what it looks like right now. The field lines have still got to be done for the septic tank, but this is what it looks like. A full day's work. We're really excited about it. And back here at the back, before we get to the line, which we could probably put it past the line. I mean, it's still our property, but we just can't build a structure under the easement of the power lines. But we're going to put a compost pile back here. So once we have the chickens, and even from the dogs, we can put all of the poop in the compost pile. So Brandon's coming around to get me. I just wanted to give y'all a good look from another hard day's work, and we're gonna call it a night. And this is probably gonna be just another part of a long video I'm gonna upload. But you can see I'm probably sunburnt because we've been true redneck. We've been out here for a while. It's been a very long day. So I'm going to end this video right here. It's just going to be another part of a long one. So we'll see y'all tomorrow.